Alright, here's one of the other newest vacuums I just picked up yesterday. This is a Lindhaus RX 380 electronic upright commercial vacuum. I picked this up the exact same day as the ClearTrack, although that came from Savers and this came from Goodwill. So I got it for $6, and this was the condition it was in when I found it. It is missing one attachment that's supposed to go right here, but overall it's in fairly good working order. I mean, the hose is kind of crushed. It's definitely scratched up. The suction motor bearings are going dry. The brush roll could use some attention, and it's kind of dirty, so it can definitely clean up, and I'm sure I can make this look a lot better than it was before. So anyways, I'm kind of picky when it comes to collecting commercial vacuums, because commercial vacuums that I've seen would come in like one of the worst conditions you'd ever see. That's one of the reasons why these are sold for commercial use. And this one I would say is fair enough to where I made an exception to pick it up, especially since I like the looks of these older RX units the best. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also do like the looks of the newer facelift models that they have, because they definitely for certain made some nicer improvements to them. But when it comes to collectability, I just like these are the best. And even the yellow core too. I'm not too fond of yellow, but for commercial usage, and basically to identify what's commercial, what's not, it adds character to the machine, especially since it's got a commercial plug onto here. I can tell this is not the original plug. Someone replaced this at one point, but I really do like commercial machines the best. I mean, I also do like other machines that I grew up from my childhood days from like Walmart and such, but one of the reasons why I like commercial machines is the looks of them, and this plug is one of the reasons why. I just think this is one of the coolest plugs I've ever seen. Like, for example, up at my last cabin, when I saw that a Kenmore Progressive was being used up there by one of the contractors and it had a commercial plug onto it, I was thinking that it was original to the machine, and it just looked so cool in my opinion. So anywho, so yeah, with some tuning up, this would definitely look pretty good. I think this came from one of my vacuum stores I used to work at, because whenever you see a red tape stuck onto the machine at the shop, that basically indicates that it's being chucked for scrap. But I don't know how this would have ended up in Goodwill in the first place, that they never got a chance to do that. So kind of strange. But yes, that's what we did as a policy over there. And overall, I really do like these Lindhaus machines. I mean, I talked about this in my other video. As much as I love the looks of the Diamantes, where they remind me more of a Panasonic, as a consumer, I like these top fill models the best when it comes to uprights. I mean, they're easier to take apart. I think they do better job, or at least with this one I can tell this has more suction than the other one. I like that on these top fill bags. They do have synthetic cloth bags available for them, unlike the Diamante, although you could put a aftermarket bag in them. But definitely you could get genuine synthetic bags for these. And yeah, and also I do like that on these RX models, they do have some metal on the bottom, just so that it wouldn't create electric shocks to you when you're vacuuming, especially with the ground wire that's inside of them. And when you do tilt the machine out, there's actually a thing in here where you can actually, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but you can actually take this filter cage out and you can actually wash this filter. Something you for certain never see on, like, not just other Lindhaus models, but also even the competitors as well, like the Windsor Versamatic. And that's one of the reasons why that as a consumer, as much as I love the Windsor Versamatics, I would prefer to buy a Lindhaus RX. Not just because of that, but also because you could get synthetic cloth bags for them. It comes with the extra accessory on board. The brush roll can be taken out to be serviced, unlike the Versamatic where you just only take the brush strip out. Has more carpet height adjustments. I mean, even though it says 4, you could kind of tilt it to the in between the settings, and it's more like you got more adjustments to the head than on the Versamatics, which only gives you like 4. Telescoping wand. In my opinion, I like this design where you push on this button. Hard to do it with one hand, so give me one sec. So not only you can remove the cord from the bottom much more smoothly when you wrap the cord on the Versamatic, where they just feel tighter when you twist the cord hook on them, but also even this stores inside of there, and you can even telescope with the wand too if you need to. If you had like, if you're like a shorter person, this would feel a lot better for your hands and such. But yeah, this is definitely one of my top recommended vacuums to get. It's one of, if not the most reliable commercial upright vacuums that you can get. So yeah, that's why Lindhaus and even Sibo are my 2 most recommended brands to get on the market today, in terms of portable vacuums, that is. Anyways, without further ado, I will go ahead and run this machine. One of the drawbacks with this one, which I do like on the CH Pro, or at least on the older models that I've seen, is they had a 2-position switch, where it's got stupid camera. So anyways, it's got both a switch for the suction, and also a switch for the suction and the brush roll as well. It looks like the newer models don't have that today, but anyways, these RX models have only just had that one switch. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and run this. looks like the metal bottom plate was grabbing onto the rug here. Because yeah, like I said, underneath here could definitely use some attention. I may just have to replace that right there. We'll see. Hard to tell on camera, but yes, the red light was working. At least the check bag indicator light was working. So anyways, hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.